Quite the explosive interview with Javier Bordas. You may not know who he is, and nobody really did until he spoke today. Now, he's a former Barcelona director speaking to Mundo Deportivo, and some extraordinary things coming out of the interview. Let's start off with this, shall we? We had the option of buying Kylian Mbappe for 100 million euros when we were pursuing Dembele, but the technical secretary preferred Dembele. The explanation at the time was that Mbappe plays for himself and Dembele plays for the team.
Huh?
Meanwhile, Haaland, let's just throw everyone in. Haaland didn't join Barcelona because the technical staff told me that he wasn't a Barca type of striker, that he was not a player with Barca DNA. The truth is that players come and you don't know how they will perform. Gab Marcolli, why is this all coming out now?
Gee, I wonder why, because I think, you love to scapegoat, you love to reposition yourself for the future. How much this guy knows about the option or this and that. The Haaland thing, to me just looks like stereotyping. Oh, look, the guy is very large and very Norwegian and short and very strong. So he's not a Barcelona type striker, because the last time we had a big, tall Scandinavian here, nobody liked him, and that was Zlatan. Yep. So let's go for somebody else, which is ridiculous stereotyping. Teams in their DNA adapt to the players who are there and who are around them. I don't even know where to begin with Mbappe. What I will tell you is a lot of clubs felt that they had an option on Mbappe, whatever that means. A lot of people thought that he was in the bag.
Imagine you're a Barcelona fan and this is coming out now. It's like, who, what? Like anybody who's played Football Manager would have chosen Mbappe, surely.
You're better off not believing this. You're better off discrediting Bordas and saying, well, he's just saying this because he's a former Barcelona director, not a current Barcelona director. But if there is any truth in this, whoever is making this decision, boo! Boo! Are you kidding me? If there's any truth to this, and the actual evaluation told you that Ousmane Dembele was more of a team player than Kylian Mbappe, and that's the actual reason as to why you picked Dembele over Mbappe, man, the issues on Barcelona go deep, and I mean deep. This is incredible.
Shaka, you were saying before, you agree with these decisions.
yeah, right. Listen, I don't understand it. Listen, if you try to sell me on the Haaland one, you say, well, they're trying to replicate what they had with Neymar and Suarez, so it doesn't fit. I'm like, I don't agree with you, but you do you. But if you really try to tell me that in a choice between Dembele and Mbappe, you go with Dembele, for whatever reason it is you saw, I'm sorry. That's when the conversation has to end. That makes absolutely no sense. This doesn't know, didn't then, and I can't see how anybody goes with that.
Frank Leboeuf, your thoughts?
My thought would be the same as the guys. I mean, for Haaland, we don't know if we will fit, and I have the tendency to think, yes, maybe. So let's say we can wait and see. But for Mbappe, I want the name of the technical secretary. I want to know what a technical secretary does in the club, and I want his name, because he has to get out. If it's true, if it's really true what he said, and if it's true that they chose Dembele rather than Mbappe, I want his name, and I want him out of Barcelona. Really.
Let's remind you, though, but they don't really need any of those players, do they? Because they're currently 8th in La Liga table. They are struggling. Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN+.